Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, man. I am in an extremely good mood because my Lakers are one game away from winning the championship. But as they say, the job's not finished. So today, this is the build that I posted 3 days ago. The video is going crazy. It's got like 500,000 views. I said 25,000 likes, and I would drop how to create the build for you. So that is the video I have here for you today. But before we get into the build, okay, just give me 2 minutes, all right? Watch this gameplay real quick. And anyone that watched that other video, you remember me saying, I felt like the build wasn't as explosive as it could be. Now, I changed some of the animations, and, well, as you can see, we're starting to move a little bit different. So in this video, I got some gameplay so that you guys could see how we're actually moving now. I have the animation screen to show you guys all the animations that I use, so you could put them on if you want. And then I also have how to create the build. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you this gameplay real quick. Like I said, it's only like a 2-minute gameplay, very, very quick. I just want you to see the difference between that last video I posted to this video, because that was my main complaint about the build. I was saying it just didn't feel really quick off the dribble and stuff. But now it's starting to feel a lot better now that I switched around the animations. Also, want to remind you guys, if you did not watch the last video, if you're thinking about making this build, you have to realize this build is terrible until you hit 99 overall. When I was making this build, I specifically created it for 99 overall. As you guys know, when you hit 99 overall, you get +4 to all attributes. So I took that into consideration. When I created the build, I made sure I had 76 ball handling so that when I got +4, I got 80, and that gave me pro dribble moves. I wanted an 80 3-pointer, so when I made the build, I made sure I had a 76 3-pointer so that when I got +4, it would give me an 80, etc., etc. You guys get what I'm saying. I just want to make that clear because, trust me, I was in the park with this build before I hit 99, and I was struggling. It was very, very difficult to be successful. But now that I hit 99 and I got the right animations on, I'm feeling explosive. I'm feeling like a Miami Heat kind of 2013 LeBron, you know what I mean? Because that season, the reason I used that season specifically, because that was his best shooting season. That season, LeBron shot over 40% from 3, and that's why last year I did the same thing, and then this year I make my, my main LeBron build that could shoot, a little bit, it's, kind of like LeBron. He could hit the 3 if you give it to him, but that's not, the biggest strength of his game. It's more attacking the basket, facilitating for others, etc., etc. You guys know what LeBron does, but this build I specifically made so that it could do all those things, but the shooting is a little bit higher. Now, of course, it's 2K, so you have to sacrifice some stuff. The build's not as good at, facilitating. It's not quite as good at attacking the basket, but as you can see, we still get the contact dunks. You still get blow-by animations. Obviously, you can still pass the ball. That's more on you. You got to have the IQ to do that and whatnot. But overall, it feels like a really good version of the 2013 Miami Heat LeBron. It feels really, really good. It's fun to play on. It's something different. It's not just, a play shot out there, just curry slide, curry slide, curry slide, curry slide, and then shooting threes with a paint beast rolling to the basket. It's different. You could ISO on it. You can play pick and roll on it. You can play pick and pop on it. You can attack the basket, get contact dunks like this. I mean, look at dunking on 2 people, man. You could also shoot the 3. You can handle the ball. You can curry slide if you want to curry slide. You can explosive behind the back. He's quick off the bounce. It feels just like a really fun, well-rounded build overall, and I like it a lot, man. So we are going to wrap up this gameplay and then get right into how to create the build. As you can see, after we get the contact dunk, they decide they're just going to sit in the paint. So we pull up from Limitless, and we green it. We had 20 points that game. We win that game. So just a quick little gameplay to show you guys what we're doing. So the big thing on this build, I'm telling you, once you hit 99, you got to have the right animations on, okay? I'm gonna show you all my animations, but the main one I want to talk about are my dribble moves, and specifically my size up escape package Pro 5. I just feel like it really makes, really any build, but especially this type of build, it really just made me feel way more explosive in terms of what I could do off of certain combos. And it just, for me, it made the build feel way better. I forget what I was using before Pro 5, but I was using something, and it felt kind of slow. I wasn't really feeling it, all right? But here's how to create the build. Miami Heat LeBron 2013 version. I'm going point guard, okay? You could go shooting guard, small forward, whatever you want. I'm going to go point guard so that I can get dimer and floor general, because if you do not go point guard on this build, you cannot get dimer and floor general, but I want those, okay? So we are going finishing, shooting, pie chart, but we are going the one with more finishing, because if you see, it gives you +2 to your ball handling, and we want to be as tall as possible. Obviously, we would love to be, LeBron's listed at 6'9" now. We're not going to be able to be 6'9", but typically we're floating around 6'7". Last year we had to make this build 6'6", and as you're going to see, we're going to have to go 6'6" again. Now I'm going to go pure speed pie chart, because with this finishing and shooting. Shooting really kills your speed. So I'm going pure speed to get that speed up and, try to just get back some of that speed that we lost by having shooting as one of our main attributes now. So I'm not going to read through each attribute. Obviously, you can see what I'm doing on the screen here, but we're going to get a really nice badge spread, especially in terms of offense with 18, 16, and 14, and then we're still going to get 5 defense. Now, for LeBron, obviously, I feel like you'd probably want to have block instead of steal for LeBron because, all the chase down blocks and stuff, but you're not going to get defensive badges if you put it on block instead of steal, okay? So definitely for 2K, you're going to want to put it on steal to get those 5 defensive badges. Because, look, if you take this down, max out your block, you have 27 left over, you're going to have 1 defensive badge. That is definitely not worth it. Go with the 5 defensive badges, put it on your steal, max that out, and there you have it. 18, 16, 14, and 5. Pretty well balanced badge spread, if I do say so myself. And, I mean, you guys just saw the gameplay, how it's playing. It's moving different. Now, I would love to go taller, but 6'6" is going to be the tallest we can go to still get the pro dribble moves. As you can see, any higher, it just kills your ball handling. And that's one thing I really want on this build is the pro dribble moves. So you got to go 6'6". It might seem a little small for LeBron, obviously, but I'm telling you right now, you guys just saw the gameplay. Did I look small out there? No. Most guards are 6'3", 6'4", maybe 6'5". You're still going to be taller than any guard that you go up against. You're still going to have a little bit of a size advantage. So that's still looking good. Now, if you want max speed, you go minimum weight, but if you go minimum weight, you're going to be extremely skinny, and I'm not going to lie, I'm not trying to look like a twig out there. We're already smaller than LeBron is already. So 206 is where we're going to settle. You still have a 90 speed at 99 overall because you're going to get +4 from 99 overall and then +4 from Gatorade facility or gym rat, whatever, if you don't have gym rat yet, you got to go do your Gatorade drills, but you're going to get +4 speed for that. So for the wingspan, you guys know I love to have long wingspan, so we're going to go as long as possible while still having a 76 ball control and a 76 three-pointer. So that is 83.4 inches. It's still longer than default. It's not max wingspan, but you're not going to be out there with little T-Rex arms. So you're going to be, you're going to be good. Now, you look at the stats. You're going to get the contact dunks, but again, you got to get the +4. You're going to have an 83 pointer, but you got to get the +4. You're going to have 80 ball handling, but you have to get the +4. Now, if you want the most comp 2K build in terms of this pie chart, you're going to want to go sharp takeover, in my opinion. It's going to make your shooting just knock down when you get takeover, automatic. But this is a LeBron James build. So you could argue maybe play take, but we're going to go slash take. Because it's LeBron, slashing takeover for this build, and that is how to create the 2013 Miami Heat LeBron James build. Now, I know a lot of people probably already clicked off the video because that was all they came for. They came for the build, but guess what? I got one more gameplay for you, and anyone sticking around, make sure you comment down below that you stayed for the whole video, man. I appreciate you loyals that stick around for the whole thing, but I want to talk about the NBA Finals. As you can see, I'm running with Bam Adebayo over here, and I got the LeBron James. I got him with the Laker jersey on, but I got the LeBron build, Laker jersey. So we got Heat and Lakers teaming up in this gameplay on the twos, but let's just talk about the NBA Finals for just a minute. So at this moment in time, I literally just got done watching the game, so obviously I'm extremely happy because the Lakers have a 3-1 lead, but as they say, the job is not finished, man. You got to give this Heat team a ton of credit for getting to this point and competing the way they did. That game could have gone either way. The Lakers just made more plays and just executed better down the stretch of the fourth quarter. Now, I already know Friday night, Game 5. Most teams, you would feel like after that disappointing defeat, they would come out and they would, it's just psychologically, it's tough to get up for the game when you had a really good chance to tie the series up 2-2 and they would just lay down, but the Heat are not going to do that. This Heat team, and this is what I said, I actually tweeted this the other day. If the Heat were playing anyone else besides my Lakers, I would be rooting for them because I just love what they're made of. It's just a tough-minded, just very disciplined, overachieving, gritty team, and they show that literally every single game. So I already know Friday, they're not going to be the type of team that's just going to lay down and quit. Like, I feel like when we played Houston, after we went up 3-1 against Houston, you could just see they were just defeated. They were demoralized, and they didn't lay down. That's kind of a bad way to put it, but they kind of just laid down, and we just closed it out in 5. I already know if we're going to close it out in 5 against this Heat team, it is not going to be easy. Jimmy, Bam, Tyler Hero, all them dudes, they are not going to make it easy on us. We're going to have to beat them. They're not going to lay down and beat themselves. And that's why I have so much respect for this Heat team. I mean, no matter how many times they're counted out, they always show up. I mean, people thought the Bucks were just going to walk all over them, and the Heat destroyed them. People thought the Celtics were going to walk all over them, and the Heat destroyed them. Now they're up against the best team in the league, in my opinion. I'm a Laker fan. I'm a little biased, but in my opinion, the Lakers have been the best team in the league all year long. People have just been doubting them for stupid reasons. They didn't trust what their eyes were telling them, and now we are seeing that. And the Heat are making every single game difficult for my Lakers. Every game is a dogfight, a rock fight, and that is credit to the Heat. And if the Lakers want to close this thing out on Friday night in 5, they are going to have to bring their A game, because I'm telling you right now, the Heat are not going to go down without a fight. And if the Lakers don't come ready to play, we will be going to a Game 6, man. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.